Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Tasha Lewis Jean, however my Vibe Tribe calls me the TLJ. And today is part one of a two-part piece of the clothing that I bought while I was in Barcelona. So first part is going to be all the other clothing items, and part two is going to be the Zara haul. I dragged my poor husband into 3 different Zaras in Barcelona because there was literally 5, one on every city block. There's a Zara. So there were 5, so I dragged him to 3 of the 5 while we were in Barcelona. But I wanted to do the Zara haul as a separate haul all by itself. And then these items for all the other stores that I frequent while I was in Barcelona. Barcelona was a lot of clothing shopping as well as 3 handbags that I purchased. So let's go ahead and get into it. First item is ARKET. ARKET is a European brand. It's part of a larger brand group that includes COS and other stories. And so unfortunately, ARKET cannot be purchased here in the United States. It can only be purchased abroad. So I knew I had to get something from ARKET while I was there. I knew I had to get something from ARKET. And that there was no way that I was going to leave, as Denzel said in that movie, I'm leaving with something from ARKET. And lucky for me, I found a beautiful dress. And I get to unbag it with you because I did not open it until I could do it with the Vibe Tribe. So let's go ahead and see the item. It is this beautiful dress, and it's got ruching on the side. I'll definitely put a picture at the end for you to see. It's 100% cotton, and the color is it looks great for my skin tone. And so it is solid piece, and definitely I will try it on so that you can see. Because when I add try-on videos, it sometimes messes up the flow of my video. It kind of makes it microscopic. So I won't add the try-on video when I was trying it on at ARKET in Barcelona. What I'll do is I'll just style it up, take a picture for you. That way you can see it. But this dress from ARKET, I absolutely love it. And so I was very excited to get an item. This is in this size is the size European size 42. Is the size of the dress. Unfortunately, I can't link it because they don't ship to the US, and I really wish that would change. Now I know anytime I'm in Europe and I see an ARKET, I have to stop in and make sure I find something that goes with my style. Again, color, polished, a little bit of swagger. And so as long as it has that, and this has definitely a color piece, it is polished. It's 100% cotton, so the fabrication is great. And once I steam it, it's beautiful. So ARKET, first item. Second is going to be Sandro. Sandro is a French brand. The first time, and there is actually a Sandro outlet here in Sawgrass Mills in Fort Lauderdale. I've never actually gone in there. So having gone to the Sandro here in Barcelona, now I know I will go into the Sandro in the Sawgrass Mills whenever I'm in there, going to Saint Laurent and my other favorite stores. I will stop by Sandro and see what they have because I found this dress. Again, I love like to wrap it in tissue paper and have an experience when you're luxury shopping, so I love that. So, nice little purple, and it is pink. And like I said, Sandro is a French brand, so I was happy to get it. It is pink, and it's got the ruching with the gold buttons. And then it's got a nice little dramatic cuff with gold buttons on here. And this Sandro dress, let's see, is a size 40. So it's a little snug, but I was okay with that. So it's a 40. And This is what that looks like. I will also, there's a video of me trying it on in the fitting room at Sandro as well. However, I'll probably just extract it, make it a photo, and then just attach the photos to the end of this video so you see how the dresses fit. So this is this color, because I'm always going to be, as much as I love burgundy right now, but pink is always going to be my signature color. Love pink. So got this dress at Sandro. Next, I love Diesel. I'm wearing a muscle shirt today. Felt like kind of accentuating all the hard work that you saw in my aloe workout video. So I decided I wanted a muscle shirt, and I walked into Diesel, and when I walked in, basically staff was like 3 Gen Zers that were working there, basically ignored me. When I walked in, I was like, I actually have money to spend, but if you're gonna ignore me, this was 2-story, this Diesel. I will go to another floor and find a sales rep that actually wants to make some money and help me. So I went up to the 2nd floor, which was men's. The 1st floor is women's at the Diesel in Barcelona. And so they had children basically working there and weren't really trying to hustle and make a living. Because I walked in the store and they're like, they looked up, didn't say hello, and continued to chat away. And I was like, okay. So I looked at the women's. There was really nothing I wanted. I know I wanted a muscle tee, and I was going to find it in men's. So I just went up, walked this lovely spiral staircase, walked up, and the minute I went into men's, the first time I walked in on the 2nd floor, the gentleman's like, good morning, how are you? And I was like, thank you, I'm good, I'm just looking, not looking for it. Like, immediately was greeted versus what I dealt with in the, on the 1st floor. And then another person, is there anything I can help you with? I said, no, I'm just looking. And then I found this. Because again, I was leaving with something. I found the muscle tee that I wanted. So it is white. Oof. It's not too ridiculous. The giant D. So it's a smaller silver D, so I can style her up with silver, a denim skirt, or with jeans the way I have them on, like my muscle shirt right now. I have it on with a pair of denim. Oh, I'll just show you. Good American. So I have it on with a pair of my Good American jeans. And pretty much how I'll style her up, except with some silver sandals or my silver sneakers. And I have my muscle tee for the summer. This time it's Diesel. So got this. And last, whenever I travel, I always try to get a brand within the country that I'm traveling to. So when I was in Paris, that was easy. I was going to find tons of French brands. Some from Louis Vuitton. I always like to find a French. I always like to buy something that is native to the country that I'm in. So for me, this one is Nude Project. So it is a Spanish brand, more for the Gen Zers and millennials, but for me, I love a t-shirt. That's just me. I love tees. You can throw a tee on with a pair of jeans. You can throw a t-shirt on with a skirt. You can style up your t-shirt, throw it on under a blazer. So for me, I love t-shirts. Love designer t-shirts as well. So nothing like being able to pick up a brand that is a Spanish brand native to the country that I'm visiting, and then be able to pick up a t-shirt and it be not $200 or $190, or it was $40 for this t-shirt from the Nude Project. So they bagged it up. When we were in the store, there was a whole vibe. There was music playing. There was a beautiful aesthetic, like a record store. And there, it was actually pretty cool. I enjoyed it. You'll see clips of it when I do my little Barcelona shopping compilation of just when I was shopping, both in Villa, which is the outlet store that's kind of comparable to Bicester Village in London. And so when I was in there, there was a vibe. It really was. The music was playing loud. It looked like a record store. And this is a t-shirt that I got for the Nude Project. So it's a white tee and it says Nude Project. And then my favorite is the back. Yeah, I really love this t-shirt. So I got it in a size small. You can buy Nude Project online, so I will link it for you. I'll link the white muscle tee. I will also link Sandro for you. However, the only thing I can't link is ARKET because they do not ship to the United States, which sucks for them because we love their stuff, especially this Vibe Tribe. Nights of color, great fabrication. They're not just giving you poly and ester all day. So we would actually love their stuff here in the U.S., but unfortunately, it's only sold in Europe. So my next Europe trip, I will make sure I am seeking out ARKET whenever I am in Europe again. So that completes part 1 of the Barcelona clothing haul. Trip was amazing. Ate a lot. Love cava, which is Spain's answer to French's champagne. It is not too sweet. It's not too dry. It is perfection. At every meal I could, I had a glass of cava. So I enjoyed that. And again, love the shopping. Love just learning about the culture. We always do a food tour. So I was able to enjoy a food tour while we were in Spain. We had paella, drank delicious vermouth. Rethink your ideas of vermouth. It's not the stuff we get in the green bottle here. It had an herbaceous and just a nice flavor to this vermouth, and enjoyed Spain thoroughly, Barcelona thoroughly while we were there. So that is it for part 1. Part 2 you will see next will be the Zara haul. So please comment, please like, please subscribe, please share, because we continue to join the Vibe Tribe, and I'll see you for part 2.